All right, y'all. This is Street Church. Congregation, come on in. And for first time visitors, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. This video is going to be about RFK, which is Robert F. Kennedy, who is running as a third party for the President of the United States. This is important. And it should be talked about more. And he's a well-spoken man. People go by his voice and stuff. I don't go by that. I hear what he's saying. He says a few positive things. I believe that if he got in office, he would do everything in his power to be moderate about things, and probably would do a good job as president. I don't know about the best job ever, but I think that he would do a good job because I think he means what he say. Listen, it's important to me to have a candidate for the president, right, of the United States, to have some morals and some integrity, and to also, have some experience in politics, right? And the main thing is foreign policy, the economy, crime. If you know how to deal with the world's, leaders, right? And if you know how to secure the border, and if you know how to make people in the United States, right? If you know how to make your U.S. citizens feel safe, and if you know how to give them some hope economically that they can get out of poverty and live comfortably and live at peace with one another, you are a good president. If you can do those things right there, those are the main things. And that's why they're the biggest issues right now. Because this administration, number 46, his administration and the other people that's in his party have allowed this country to collapse. It's already collapsed. We're not going to say it's almost, we're on our last leg. The last leg has been gone out from under America. This country, America, has collapsed. So the next president of the United States, and hopefully it's not number 46 becoming number 47. The next president hopefully will be mindful that we don't have any legs. And they got to have the ability to put the legs back under America socially, economically, and also lawfully, right? Yeah, we're losing law and order in this country. So that the next president, number 47, and like I said, hopefully it's not going to be number 46 becoming number 47, because that would be a catastrophe. It would be a tragedy. It would be the epitome of tragedy for America. But the next president has got to be able to put legs back under America, which is America's social standing in the world, America's economics. The border is another leg, and law and order. Those are the four legs of America that keeps America free and gives America its liberty. Those are the four legs: a secure border, um, economic growth, social standing, and law and order. Those are the four legs that America stands on. It's the legs that America stood on and could hold its chest out. Proud, like a bulldog or a bull with long horns, huh? Or the elephant, long trunks. Um, and the president that is to be elected in November has to be able to put the leg, because we don't have any legs. As of now, America is collapsed at the border, law and order, socially and economically. Those legs have been cut out from under America's standing in the world. We have absolutely nothing to stand on. Now, my point is with Robert F. Kennedy, because I wanted to, lay this out for you to why I'm worried about him being president. Because he has recently explained that a parasite ate a large piece of his brain before it was discovered and dealt with. Ride around with that and bring that back to this location. Because I'm where I'm at with it, but I don't know where you at with it. But if you ride around with that and bring that back, we should be at the same place. And the place that I'm at with it is that I think that should be talked about more, and that his health should be an issue, just like it's an issue with Biden, but not to, pound and pound and pound, because we've seen the man be able to exercise, work out, right? He's able to exercise, work out. We know that he's physically fit. Is he mentally fit? Is the question. Is he declining mentally? Is it progressing at a rate that 4 years from down the line, or 2 years, right? His first 2 years in office, it declines to a point where we're in the same position that we in with Biden. Because a large portion of a man's brain being eaten by a parasite is some significant information to go do due diligence about. Who's running for president of the United States of America? So I'm giving you the information. Y'all can go check out the article. Just look up, RFK, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Having a large portion of his brain eaten by a parasite, and then they discovered it before it died out or something. As I read in the article. But that's why I'm just giving you this general information so that you can go do your due diligence. You know, however you voting, Democrat, Republican, Independent, this man is in the race to become the president of the United States. And I think that we should be doing our due diligence, and there should be questions asked about it, right? Or we should look up old articles about him speaking on it. And we should just continue to monitor him. We got till November to be monitoring him. And I think he should be paid close attention to. His cognitive skills, his speech His wittiness, his and just his, and then his policies too. His policies and his politics uh should be looked at too with in more in depth than I think that we're doing right now. And he should be given more time uh in front of us. Like both sides should be giving him more time. Because he might turn out to be one of the greatest presidents to ever hold the office. Or it could be trouble if he got in the office. But we do have another choice. We do, as Americans, have another choice, and that's RFK Jr. This is not an endorsement. This is just me trying to say, why don't we be wise and look more into him? Trump ain't got to be the person. Biden is definitely not the person. Trump would be better in office than Biden did. Once again, his next 4 years would look a lot better. We know that. But it don't got to be Trump if there's a third option. We ain't even looking at the third option. We ain't even looking into this man politics, and we making the same mistakes that we make every time these elections come around. So I'm telling you, be wise. Go look at this man's politics. Go look at his interviews recently and see where he's at cognitively. What you think of his speech? What you think of his mannerism? What you think of his politics and his policies and what he wants to do when he gets into office? What he would do? What he's holding himself to? And go by that. But go look at the other choice. If nothing more, to know, hey, this man has got an issue. That parasite did more damage than what, if that's the case, then that's the case. But then if he talking like he's supposed to, and he's doing what he's supposed to do, and he's there cognitively, and his policies align with what can bring, take the country forward, don't just go by because of what party you in. Stop voting because you're in this party, one way or the other, the Democratic, Independent, or Republican. Stop doing that. Vote for the man who has the experience, or who is telling you he knows what he's talking about because he's laying it all out what he would do. And if these things align with what needs to be fixed, that's how you should vote. You should vote local, state, and federal based off that. If it's an election, elect the person who's best suited for the job that needs to be done to turn this country around. Because we ain't got no legs. We ain't got no legs. America has already collapsed. We have no legs to stand on. We need a president in office who will give us back our legs. That's the border, law and order, socially and economically in the world. On that, check out what I said. Like I said, like, subscribe about, RFK, his situation with the parasite eating a large chunk of his brain. And like, subscribe, share, run the views up, y'all. And don't forget, I got some merch. I got a merch store, with merchandise in there. T-shirts, hats, uh, t-shirts, long tees, coffee cups, water bottles, and you can start your fall collection early by getting you a hoodie. All right? So do that. And on that, this is Street Church. I'm letting the congregation out. God bless.